What's good? I can't play very long, but you know what I mean? I just want to get into the story.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go
Let me
look for
join
you.
Discord
Huh?
if you do want to
Kanari,
talk.
what are you doing here? Where's Kale?
I came to check on Kale's condition. To put it simply, she's not well.
You mean she's sick? How could she be... Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because
Okay.
of what Paimon did
I'm in
yesterday?
there. Yeah.
No need to worry.
Yeah, I do want to
Something
join.
as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is something that Kale has been dealing with for some time. Kale has been more excited than usual since you
Oh, you
two
just
arrived.
woke up?
A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself. I suppose
Crazy
it's
day.
understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now. It must have been refreshing for her to have you two here.
So, Tainari, what's really wrong with Kale?
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Kale just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs some peace and quiet.
Yeah, you running on like under 4 hours of sleep.
Keep up.
Got off today around 3 and passed it. Yeah, bro.
All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized that you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma. So, just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because, well, because Kale
My day was
asked me
alright.
to. And honestly speaking,
Kind
I
of
was against Kale revealing her
weird, but
past to you.
yeah, my internet wasn't
But
working, so I tried
she
to
insisted,
contact
saying you
my
two
internet
treated
people,
her
and
with sincerity and as
they
a
couldn't
friend.
do anything until
So now
like
she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
it was like an outage or
So,
something.
Tainari,
They couldn't do
what
anything until
exactly
like
is
2.
wrong with Kale? You said
They
this is
fixed it
something she's been
afterwards,
dealing
so I
with
was
for
like,
some time. Just
I
how
was already
serious is
outside
it?
Right.
by then.
Ever since she
So
was a child,
I just was
she's been
chilling outside,
afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
doing whatever.
Elazar?
Yes, it's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru.
They didn't do anything.
It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may
But,
only
like,
feel mild
that's the reason
numbness
why
in the
I've been
affected
trying
area of
to
the skin.
get,
However,
like, those
as
games
the
where I could
disease
just record
progresses,
it
one may begin
no
feeling
internet,
fatigued and
or,
even
like, try to
experience
get games on
peripheral
my phone.
paresthesia. In its final stages,
so I could still
the
do
disease
something.
strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
That sounds terrifying. Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier, it was because...
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself. With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar. Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied and said they had a cure.
What? The Fatui?
Ah, it appears you are already familiar with them. That'll save me some explanation. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor.
Oh shit.
I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was with them. However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Oh, Paimon had no
The
idea
doctor.
Kale's been through so so much suffering.
Oh, by the
It's
way,
my first
Paimon,
night off.
Kale wanted me to tell
Wow.
you that she's sorry for scaring you
At
yesterday.
least she
She
kind
also
of
wanted both
relaxed
of you
now.
to know that she's sorry for hiding her illness.
She doesn't need to apologize. None of this is her fault at all.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time you see her. Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
Don't worry, Tainari. We'll take good care of her.
Well, it's not too
Yeah, I'm
serious
still in the
at this
beginning of
point.
this thing.
She
I never really
overexerted
touched
herself
this.
the last couple of days, which is what led to her breakdown this time. As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, she should get better. Though, I must admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious about learning, so I felt compelled to ask her to join us. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her now. All right. Now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients needed for her medicine. I'll see you two later.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'd like to do something to help
I
Kale
might not
too.
be here too
All
long,
right,
just being
but I
honest.
must warn you
just
two. The rainforest
trying to
is a
continue the
dangerous
story.
place, especially for someone who's still recovering like the traveler. You must follow closely and listen to every instruction.
No problemo.
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant known as Lunar Lotus. It's often used to help those afflicted with Elazar recover their energy.
Hey, Tainari? Where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Lunar Lotus can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around...
Okay.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. Lunar Lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the... The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Kalpalata, for example.
I'm gonna do
The
this some
plant is not
research
a
sometime
lotus at
next
all,
month.
but
Still
rather
trying to
a
do the
vine.
character quest.
And then
Yeah, I
there's a
like those
Sumeru
quests too.
rose, which is not a rose completely. There should be lunar lotuses growing somewhere in this area. Let's split up and begin searching. If you could manage to gather 4 of them, that would be sufficient. We'll rendezvous here once you've gathered the needed amount.
I just killed some of these things earlier. I need these for this guy. That's how you level him up.
Alright, we've gathered enough lunar lotuses. Let's head back
So I'm
to the
starting to understand how he works. He needs electro. No, he needs, but he does higher damage with the quicken. And the closest thing that I have that's electro,
Don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's all part...
the closest thing I have that's electro that's consistent is this. Because I don't have her built. They said this one could be used. This one could be used. But that's it, because I don't have Raiden or Yamika. Yeah, I think he's good. I think he's good. Like, you don't need... You know how people like to say you get this? people say it's good to get you know, people always say get good to get constellations. So I had a brain fart, but really these constellations doesn't do, it does greater damage, but if you don't have it, it's okay. You know, it's okay. Like crit charge with the crit rate goes up. Like with that, that's good to have, but look, I already have 52. It's good to have. It's gonna add it up. You know, it's not needed. This is good to have. You know, that that is elementary mastery. This one's good too. I was watching a video explaining. It's pretty much like Ganyu's charge attack thing, where the time is decreased and you get higher damage. It's because currently, if your guy is maxed out, you get like 350 or 300 something percent attack damage. Plus this 150, it brings it up to like 480 something. I forgot what it was, but when I saw that, I was like, this is good to have, but it's not needed. You know, then the constellations, I was thinking that this is good to raise up, but really, this is important to raise up. It's your normal attack that needs to get raised. If you do get him, I messed up by leveling this up only. So really, it's this one and this one that you should be leveling up if you do choose to get him. Yeah, the constellations are good. You know, it's doesn't do drastic changes, because I see why they're gonna put him in a standard banner. He is still a good unit. He's good, but you know, you need to make sure his energy recharge is at least, I would say at least 130, and his elemental mastery has to be at least 400. That's what I would say. I still need an artifact. I need this artifact to say Dendro. See how it says Hydro damage boost? I want to get a Dendro one. But I've been using this set. Increase elementary mastery, and his 4-piece charge attack increased by 35%. So he's a bow, and when you use him, you're going to be using his charge attack. Now, I'm going to show you something. Like if I just do this, it takes forever to charge. Right? You just saw that. Alright, now let's do his E. See that? See how fast? It's already charged. So, you know, that E makes things faster. That's why I put 4-piece charge attack, 35% more. I've been noticing the damage difference. Obviously, I need to still farm the artifacts to get better stuff. I just put something together. It's not really amazing, but not his ultimate. It's the E.
Be quantified in monetary terms. One with the forest.
So once you do that, and like you see the little after, it does another damage once you shoot. So like let's say you miss the enemy, like you miss, it's gonna auto track to the other to the enemies. Let me finish with what this kind of guy is gonna say, and I'll show you an example of the enemy.
We found the lotuses you requested.
Let me take a look.
I think he's
very
really good.
These are all excellent quality. I'm quite glad you two came along.
Right now,
Your
it's in the
exploration
early
experience helped
stages,
save me a
so
lot of
people
time
don't
here.
know
It
if
seems
he's
we
going to be
even
good
have
or
enough
not.
time to stock up on some other
Design
things I
wise,
need.
Hey,
he's not
Tainari.
really appealing for people to want him. But
Oh, Tainari.
he's not really appealing, but I
They're
could
dressed
see
like the forest ranger.
damage
Ah, yes,
with
that's
him
Amir
when I
and the
max
others.
him out.
But didn't they just get off not too long ago?
Could you imagine? Could
What
you
are they
picture
doing
big
back so
damage
early?
with him?
Let's go
So
find out what's going on.
when people first started using him, they were thinking fire would do damage, but that's not the case. You need to use electric. That's why I use official. The quicken, you do bigger damage.
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
I mean, Benny would
What's going on?
increase. So with Dendro, I'm gonna tell you the order you have to
withering
do
zone.
it. You have to first put
The
up
withering is
official
back?
move.
But the patrol
Then
route
use
you were on should have been
Kazuha
already
for the
cleared just a
animal.
week ago. It reappears
No, I'm
so
saying it
quickly.
wrong. First, you put
Can
down
you
the
tell me the
Dendro.
exact location?
When you put down the
It's up
Dendro,
ahead,
you
deep
put
in the river
out
valley.
official's
It's appeared in a
bird.
spot that blocks
It's gonna
nearly
bring the
entire narrow
Electro.
part of the
Then you
valley
bring in
area. So we
Kazuha
decided to come find
to
you as
swirl the
quickly as possible.
Dendro.
And the radius of the
Now,
contamination?
there is no swirl with Dendro,
Sorry,
but
I
there's
couldn't
an
get it clear enough for
ability
you to
that
tell.
it does that
No one in our patrol
agitates
team had a vision,
the
and
Dendro,
it appeared to still be
which
spreading.
cause a bigger
so we didn't
damage.
risk getting any closer.
I've seen people
Okay, I understand.
that
You made the right decision.
that usually does
I'll go
15k
deal with it right
damage.
away.
I saw videos where
In the
people do
meantime,
15k
please
damage,
guide these two back to
and
Gandharvaville.
it went up to
Wait,
just
Tainari,
without the
why don't you
Kazuha
let us
30k
help you?
damage. With the Kazuha,
You two have only
45k
just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar
per
with many
hit.
things in these
Per
lands.
hit.
There's a unique
So
type
it's-
of anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru
Dendro
rainforest.
is
It's
kind of
called
crazy.
The withering.
The only issue I could see people are complaining
The affected
about
areas not
is
only
that
cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to
it's like a
wildlife
support
and even
type of
people.
thing.
If you
It's
don't
not like
carry a
where you
vision,
can
then you should
use
think twice before
Heizu
approaching such
and you're gonna
places.
see damage with
Yes,
him.
Amir is absolutely
only.
right. I wasn't
gonna
kidding when I
have
said
to
the
fuse
rainforest is a dangerous
The
place.
characters,
As Amir said, only
you gotta
someone
build
with a vision,
around
that is,
of
the power
elemental
to manipulate
mastery
elements, will be able to
and
resist the
make
withering's
this
corrosive
the
effects
best
for a
team.
time.
That's right. If any of the forest rangers without a vision come
You know.
across a withering zone,
I'm
we
gonna
first
show you
make a
something
record
that
of the
I'm working
location,
on.
and then have a ranger with the proper abilities deal
I'm
with
trying to
it,
make
like
2
Tainari.
Dendros and 2
Only
Electro
someone
team.
with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it. But you don't seem to carry a vision.
Don't worry, he may not have a vision, but he's a real pro at using the power of the elements.
It seems the rumors about you are true. In that case, all right, you two may accompany me. We typically only teach visitors how to identify the withering as they're about to leave Gandharvaville. We'll make an exception today and show you what it looks like up close.
Okay, I'm gonna use an example with the guys over here, even though they want me to go over there. I'm gonna fight these guys real quick. So I do this,
Busted.
that,
Enshroud!
okay. I'm gonna show another example.
I summon.
Gotcha.
So when it says bloom, that's water attached to the Dendro.
Can't see?
By royal decree.
That's the water. Hyper bloom is the Electro with the water.
Keep up.
Electro in the water and the water. First the water was applied, then the Electro with the Dendro. So bigger action to the element has been applied with Dendro. Yeah. It's kind of crazy. reaction wise, this Denjo's kind of broken.
Huh?
Like if you know how to deal with reactions. So let me show you the two teams I actually think about building. So this is the first team, and the second team was this. This.
Who ate a poisonous mushroom this
This.
time?
The threads of your fate lie in my hands.
This.
I'll ensure your safety.
And this.
Don't tell me they did it again.
Now, I'm not gonna change this guy's artifacts because this is important for him. You're doing more damage by having that. But for her, I'm giving her this set. This affects everybody. This affects everybody, including the people that's not on the field. So I'm only gonna give her this set just for what this says. After elemental skill or burst hits the enemy, the target's dendro resin will be decreased by 30%. This will be triggered even if the equipping character is not in the field. So this is why I'm thinking about using this set. Plus, I did these two to get the elemental resin. The superconduct overloaded, the quicken, abrogate, and hyperbloom. You know, just to get this going. And also this elemental mastery. But yeah, that's why I said this team or this team. I'm still thinking about the healer. Nah, she's not. She's a 4-star. Yeah, she's a 4-star. You get her for free if you beat the whole story. You gotta beat the whole story and you get her for free. I don't know if it's because it's part of the event or whatever, but you have to do the event, I think, to get her for free. So that's, you get one for free. If you summon her, you're gonna get a C1. If you summon her, you know what I mean? That means you're gonna get 2, no matter what. Like how they did official. Like how they did official. But yeah, that's one team I'm thinking about doing. Also, how do I fuse? Oh yeah, I was trying to show you. Okay, I could get there. I could fly down there. Alright, let me show you real quick. I was telling you about it. So you gotta go to a crafting table. When you go to a crafting table, you see these 3 options. The last option is these artifacts. Now, before, we didn't have all these options before this update. All we had was this one, this one, this one, and this one. It was just these 4. They boosted it and they gave the other artifacts that we used to be trying to get. So now everything's available. So how to get one of these? Let's say I wanted to go for this one. Actually, no. I want to get something better for this. But let's say I want to go for this. So you click plus and you select whatever one that you think is trash. You select 3 of them. So you select 3 of them, or you keep on selecting keep on selecting until the game says you can't do no more. That's if you don't like any of these. Okay, you only could create 13 artifacts, right? I'm not gonna do that though. That's if you don't like any of yours that you have. I picked this one, and I did these two. I think. Yeah. So it's gonna only create one. So let's say I do it. It requires no money. So it created this. And then I could go back in there and fuse that away. You know. So that's how you do it. And you could pick the VV set if you don't like. Let's say you've been farming a lot this domain. Let's say you've been farming. Where's that at? Let's say you've been farming this domain and you didn't get anything. Right? You save up what you like, and everything else you take the ones you don't like, and you go there. And you fuse it away. Or keep on saving it until you feel like you collected enough and fuse them away and get the artifacts you want. You know what I mean? Now, what I'm trying to get is Dendro now. Yeah, bro. No problem. Let me continue playing the story. I'm gonna pretend I didn't live. I came from over here. Alright. Let's go see what they're...
Stop. Don't move any further. Look there in the distance.
Huh? Where? Oh, look! Those plants have withered! That whole area is kinda gloomy. Even the air looks like it's filled with ash. Oh, Paimon doesn't like the look of this.
That is the withering. All right, traveler. We're going to have to enter that withering zone. Once inside, we'll need to look for what we call tumors of the withering. If we eliminate those, then the area will be saved. Thank you, but I must warn you. Don't push yourself. This is your first time handling this sort of thing, after all. Even with elemental powers, once you step inside the withering zone, you may experience extreme discomfort. If at any point it becomes too much, return outside the zone and take a breather. It could become a matter of life and death. You ready then? Let's go. First, we must locate any branches sustaining the withering zone. Huh?
Alright, sorry. Alright.
Enshroud!
And like, even if I miss, I'm still doing good damage.
No rest for the... One with the forest!
But like, hitting it directly will help defeat the monsters faster.
See? Boom! Ha!
Here comes the catch.
Ha! Hum! Sa! Ya! Cha! Ha!
Okay.
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
On, reveal bite.
Cha! Let's nip that in the bud. Sa! Huh. Now, destroy the tumors of the withering.
Okay.
We did it! Everything's returning to normal now.
Yes, thanks to you two. We were able to quickly restore this area back to normal.
Tainari? You make it sound like we did well, but why does Paimon have the feeling you're worried about something?
It's that obvious, huh? Alright, it's like this. Recently, the rate at which the withering zone appears has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that withering zone, it won't be long before another one. If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that. The withering is leaving lasting effects on the... For instance, even though we cleared out the withering zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover. This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already and most disturbingly, as the appearances of withering zones have started to increase.
Huh? But why is the...
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar cases
It makes sense because I remember seeing the trailer and she was knocked out and she saw us.
No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depths of the world. By the way, have you heard of Irminsul as a tree located deep beneath the surface? Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense. You can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards rather than upwards. I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground. Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom from ancient times to present day. The Dendro Archon is known as the God of Wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also said that the Dendro Archon's power is a manifestation
That's
of
probably why we were able to see her
And as for the withering,
in that island.
its emergence is related to a disease that's affecting it.
It was probably through a ley line.
That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukadevata's familiars a long time ago. But even those mysterious creatures did not know of a cure for Irminsul. I'm afraid we rangers will be battling the withering zones here for a long time until a cure is found. Alright, that's enough on this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken care of things here, it's time for us to head back to Gandharvaville.
Huh. Gandharvaville. Gandharvaville.
Oh, Tainari, you all made it back. How did it go?
The withering zone you reported has been taken care of. No need to worry. Huh. Wait, is that? Oh no, Hypatia!
Huh.
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Oh, her? How could we forget? So did something happen?
Let me see what's written in the letter first. Oh.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Just let Paimon read it. Huh? All Paimon sees are 3 squiggly lines.
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharvaville, Hypatia resumed her meditation. She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations. This letter is her asking us for help. We need to go.
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a few lines on the paper?
Well,
Great question.
obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her... well, I'd prefer not to remember that. Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly as possible. I've got some emergency rations set aside for times like these. Paimon, Traveler, could you two bring these to her?
Wait, you want us to bring her the rations? But will the Traveler be okay if her cave is still filled with that funny incense?
Let's find out. Here, Traveler, take a smell and see. So, how do you feel?
Huh? Really? You're not... But wait, how'd you know that he'd be okay this time, Tainari?
What's up?
Back when we were clearing the Withering Zone, I observed that he could
How you
adeptly
been?
manipulate the Dendro element. I knew then that he would be fine. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsol's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw while you were unconscious? That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all. Though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving you. Because what you saw is of significant importance. Not just for
'cause,
the nation of Sumeru, but the entire world of Tibet.
I want to ask, so you
My
went to talk
forefathers
about
were
already?
shown much favor by Greater Lord Rukadevata. We took an oath
Oh,
to
you-
protect this nation together with her.
Did they have the
Now that that duty has
quesadillas
fallen to me,
still?
it was part of my responsibilities to ascertain whether you could be entrusted with the fate of
Because
Sumeru.
like,
Now,
I mean,
after seeing you
where
in
I
action
live
with my own
at,
eyes,
you
you've
ask for it,
earned
they
my
give it to you.
confidence,
But
and I
like,
no
if you
longer
go any
feel the
other
need to
place,
hide any secrets
they
from
be
you.
like bullshit. And it's like, nah, we can't make that. We can't make
When
that. You gotta use
passed
the
out,
app.
your
You gotta use the
consciousness had
app. I
connected
said, what?
directly with Irminsul. What you witnessed were actually real memories contained within Irminsul itself. I could try to tell you more,
You know
but
what I
it
mean?
would be
I'm like,
better if you went to ask
I didn't.
Hypatia
The one on
instead.
the app is
Her
trash.
focus on
They don't have the
meditation
steak
and use
on.
of Spirit Borneal are aimed at establishing a connection with Irminsul. Just
Yeah,
as
they
you
be
did.
putting black beans and stuff.
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us? Seriously.
Man, they
she
really want you to
completely
use the
ignored us
bathroom.
The last time we tried talking to her.
That was because when you ran into her, she
What
was
do
in
you
a
usually
special
get?
phase of her training. During that time, she must avoid communicating with others. Please, wait here for a
Huh?
moment.
What'd you say?
My go-to is the. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I said my go-to is a chicken chalupa.
Chicken chalupa. Oh,
Like, yeah, I don't know if
Here,
I
take
can get a $5
these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia, as well as some other ingredients. I'm
Yeah, I know
sure
what you
it'll
mean.
come in handy. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show it to her and she'll answer any questions you may have.
like an appetizer.
No. I should be the one thanking you. You've both been a great help these last few days.
What's up,
She should
Ruby?
still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
I'm not sure if they can hear you. Let me see. Yeah, they can. Yeah, they can. Nah, I was checking if they can hear you. Yeah, they. Yeah.
Hypatia Akasha should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
Yeah.
I wonder if they have that part store that you be at.
Hello? Akasha?
You live close to Norfolk?
There's nobody here.
Hell yeah.
Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking
There's
around
a store over there. Hello? You cutting it out.
I said they might know you.
Nah, they don't, but I called up there before. Nah, they don't know me.
Hey, yo.
Hello? Now you cutting it out. I can't hear you.
I said I'm gonna call you. It's my,
I mean, like I said, if you ever need anything, I can make a ticket. Yeah. There's one, but for Norfolk, Richmond, and Cherrydale. There's only Virginia stores.
like 20 minutes away.
There you are.
Yeah, if you ever do need anything, I got you.
Akasha, are you alright?
I just can't make a ticket for no reason.
Hungry.
You really gotta go. Cause I'm gonna put it for my price.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Let's try finding some water
Huh?
first.
What's,
Huh? Wait,
nah, so team members tickets it's an account. So how we work, we're actually commercialized. We really don't deal with customer walk-ins. So we really try to cater to like shops and stuff. But we do still do walk-ins. But when we do team members, it's by account. And this account is only for the DMV area. So, yeah, everybody it's priced the same way, but for team members, it's priced lower
and where are we?
for us, no matter what,
Really?
no matter what area, Virginia, DC, Maryland,
Let's go investigate the
along
area.
here in the DMV area. Now, if you go to Florida or something, they have a different account. I don't know what it is, but I would have to call over there.
Take it easy.
Bro, I hit, man, you just made me remember, man, DC tickets be taxing.
Something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look.
Nah, bro.
Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
Like royal decree. Quietly now.
So,
Things are about
so
to
I went to a spot, like it's like a, residential area, the back way, and I kind of like kept on, you know when you do a stop sign, you kind of stop and then still go. I did that type of move. I didn't know there was a camera there. So, you know, DC tickets, the minimum starts at $100. Mm-hmm.
Minimum here is like, I think it's like, is it 100? It could be. I don't get tickets off.
Bro, that's taxing, man.
I will tell you this, bro. If I was 100, like almost like $130 realistic for avoiding the traffic light. So if I go through
Where am I?
7-Eleven parking lot just to get past that light, then I'll be pulled over on that before. The shit was expensive as fuck, dude. Alright, so you know the Taco Bell's that's connected with KFC.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the only spot that be giving those quesadillas. What you want?
ever have anything. They don't have the full menu. Like they don't have chicken chalupas. They don't have the full menu. They always just have because they only have so much because they're running through stores.
Yeah, that's true.
What happened
But for me, they be having everything. At least where I go.
So what should I get, bro?
I don't know, man. Every time I always go for the 5-layer burrito or a quesarito.
5-layer burrito. How much a quesarito? How much is a quesarito?
It's probably like 4 something. I don't think they will give it to you though. They're gonna be like, nah, man, you gotta use the app. That's how they be. Like, calm down. It ain't serious.
So I got good news, dog. You ready?
What?
So my cousin, I did some land. He said he can have my life go get a second truck.
Nice.
So we can get like 2 more people. So yeah, I'll do the bare minimum. I'll make sure stuff gets done. Thing about landscape is like no matter who comes along, you gotta be able to show them out. Out.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
Cause then people always trying to do better than others. Where am I?
So you said 5-layer burrito?
That's what I usually go for, but I don't know how much they cost. It's like it used to be. I'm not even gonna lie, dude. That they used to be like
$4?
they used to be like $2. They used to be a dollar menu, but they've been going up because of that quesarito. Cause the quesarito's gone. Yeah.
I'll uproot you.
I mean, if you're trying to get filled up, I don't think it will fill you up, to be honest. Nah,
Let's nip that in the
that
bud.
burrito stuff. Yeah.
Oh, it's revealed.
Busted.
Those do be hidden. I really like the nacho one. Every time I hit those,
Can't see.
I always try to, the little nacho box. I don't know if they still do that.
I hear everything.
That actually got me full.
Phantasmagoria.
Hey, what level is your official? Hey, what's up, Fox?
Yeah, 5-layer burrito.
Hey, yo. He's really ass.
And good shit. Not dude.
Not good, man. Kind of complaining, to be honest with you. I'm trying to speak with the boss. Just been laying low though. This is crazy. I do not understand this. Okay. I have to go to sleep early today. Fuck.
What in Tibet is going on here?
My internet was down today,
Weirder by the
so I couldn't
minute.
do anything.
Hey,
So I just
what's the
stayed
matter?
outside.
You don't look so good.
I was outside pretty much. Are we able to go out there? Where are we? Oh, I think I got it. Oh, it wants me to stay right here. Oh, that was fake. What the hell? I've been enjoying this character though. It's very different. It feels more fast paced. Feels fast paced. Yo, these maps look crazy. Oh snap! A Harbinger. Oh, it's a hero. I thought we killed him from last time.
The Abyss Herald! What are you planning to do in this strange place?
Strange place. Plotting. You needn't worry about such things. They don't concern you. Bow before the abyss.
Let's dance.
Gotcha. Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
One with the forest. Ha! Let's nip that in the bud.
Okay.
Keep up.
Okay,
Can't
boy.
see.
By royal
Well, I hope you
decree.
do enjoy that, man.
I'll protect us.
Game's up. Fun's over.
One with the forest. Ha!
Huh? Why can't we beat this guy?
Ooh.
Paimon doesn't get it. We faced others like him before. What's wrong this time?
Yeah, those chicken chalupas be like $5 each. Those soft tacos, I'll say it's about like $2.
It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are.
Maybe $2. And then the 5-layer burrito, it's like $3 for it. Maybe you're right. That's crazy.
Your sister.
And DC, man, they be taxing them. For all that same thing you got, $20.
Or are you just living
They just be taxing for no reason. That's why I try to get food from Maryland and then go over to DC.
Your meager existence in her
That's what you gotta be doing.
annoying bug,
Like
only to
a
be
lot of
stepped
jobs,
upon.
they would try to stay in the borderline of DC just to still be kind of be in DC, but they're still paying less wages. I'm telling you, man, DC minimum wage is like 16.10, while in Maryland it's like 12.50 in some areas, depending on the county. Depending on the county, like some areas like 12.50, some areas 15. On the higher end, they're $15 right now. But nobody makes 15 an hour there. Nobody does. If you live in that area, you're making money.
What do we do? We haven't seen Hypatia anywhere out here. Oh, there she is! Quick, let's see how she's doing.
So sweet.
Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that? Are you okay? That's really not like you. Anyways, we can talk about this later. We better make sure she's
Yeah.
alright first.
I'm not gonna lie though, Taco Bell do be hidden though. I don't know why, I just like burritos.
Whoa, wait a sec.
It's like
Look at all this fruit lying around her.
me able
We
to
can
eat
put
something
that
and
to good
nothing
use.
falls out. Every time I try to eat tacos, the thing always falls out. At least for me.
Who's there?
I don't know how to be eating
Tainari,
that.
is that you? Huh?
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia. Tainari sent us here to bring you some food and
I ain't gonna
water.
lie, that McDonald's have
We
be
have
coming
a letter
clutch
that he
sometimes.
asked us to give you.
If y'all got that, it'd be like if you do like McDonald's food, you know what I mean? It'd be having some good discounts on there if y'all be eating there. The main thing I be getting be the fries.
So, you're friends of Tainari.
That's all I get.
I apologize for
If you
all
go
the
on the
trouble I've
app, they
caused
make the
you.
large fries $1.
I'm grateful
That's
that
all
you
I
came so
get.
quickly to save me. You even brought all this fruit.
Well, actually, we didn't bring the fruit. It was already here when we
They
arrived.
be having other stuff in there, but you know what I mean. If y'all ever do go to McDonald's, save money and get that.
There was all this fruit lying around.
Same
and
thing with
even
Taco
some
Bell, but
juice
like
dripping from
Taco
your
Bell,
lips.
they be taxing
How did you
sometimes,
end up
man.
like this anyway?
They be they be trying.
I seem to
Oh
understand
God, they
now.
be trying.
All the fruit was likely from my neighbor. Must have come by and saw me like this.
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Oh God.
Oh? So you're able to see them too?
Wait, hold on a second, traveler. You say that before we arrived,
I'm not gonna lie, I went to this one spot. I'm asking for my food. They just ignoring people inside. They be trying to help the people in the
No,
drive-thru.
I
That's
actually
why I
did
always try to
believe
go
what
to
the
the
traveler was
drive-thru
saying.
more.
I myself had a
They be
similar
trying to get those
experience
people in the
once
drive-thru
before,
out.
and
If you
ended
go
up scaring my
inside, they
timid
just be
little
taking their
neighbor here.
time.
You needn't
Like you're
worry.
not even there.
They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
I remember there's this one spot in the city. There's like a drive-thru for a pizza.
I'm not
Like
sure what it's called, to be
I'd never
honest.
seen nobody go to the
But
drive-thru
I do know
though.
that they
That's
have
the
some
funny
sort
part.
of deeper connection with the Dendro Archon. I know this because the first
I had
time I
not
saw
seen
them
anybody did it.
was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Ermin's soul. Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and my mind
I
was
can't
racing with
hear
all the
you if
knowledge
you are
that I had
talking.
touched. And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave. In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used
Yeah,
to
I
me
can't
living
hear
in the
if you are
cave,
talking.
because they didn't seem to mind
You
me
probably mute
approaching
yourself.
them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh, and then?
And then I had a dream. By the time I came to, they were nowhere to be seen. I was convinced they'd never show up again. But sure enough, I saw them nearby a few days later. And they weren't alone. I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. But I never would have expected them to save me. Yes, no doubt about that. By the way, Tainari mentioned in his letter that you had questions for me regarding Irminsul.
She hungry. What's up?
Sorry about that. Sounds like just drinking juice
They gave
still
you the
isn't quite
bussin'.
enough for my
Oh,
stomach.
we can stop.
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier. Anyway, looks like we'll need to prepare something ourselves. Besides, Paimon's getting hungry too. Let's eat first and talk about Irminsul later. Alright, we're out, traveler. Today's menu will feature sweet madame and a radish veggie soup. You'll love them, Apasia. They're our specialties after all.
Sounds good. I've never tried any dishes from other nations before. I certainly look forward to it. It's been so long since I've had a decent meal, too. To be honest, the last time had to be when Tainari came to visit.
Why she's always meditating? Make some food by the fire.
They said I ordered one chicken anyway.
Oh, so they only gave you one?
All done. Let's use the empty box that Tainari gave us since we already watched it.
I think I ordered two chicken.
Oh, it smells amazing. And the box is a nice touch too. Let's go serve this up and start eating with Hypatia.
I asked for two more.
Oh, so they gave you the burrito supreme? That one's more money compared to 5-layer.
Yeah, I got the burritos.
Are you already finished cooking?
That one be having everything.
Smells delectable. I'm truly thankful whenever I can enjoy a proper meal like this.
Hello?
Cooking really isn't my forte.
You're cutting in and out.
Even though everything you mentioned was in Tainari's letter, it's still hard
Yeah,
to
it'd
believe
be-
you were able to connect
it'd
with
be
Irminsul
bussin'.
immediately after smelling Spiritborn eel for the first time. It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so.
It be having
And
everything.
everyone at the
The
academia even lauded me as a
the
genius.
sour cream,
You should know that
tomatoes.
some researchers spent their
All
entire
that stuff.
lives without ever successfully connecting with Irminsul as you have.
You know,
So why does this incense allow people to connect to Irminsul?
it be having
The
everything.
ingredients used to make spirit
Lettuce,
oil
all
primarily
that.
consist of plants created by Greater Lord
I
Rukkhadevata.
think the 5-layer one.
These special ingredients
I
are
think they put
conducive to heightening
bean-
our
like,
senses to the Dendro Archon's power.
Beans.
Since the root of the Dendro Archon's
sour
power lies within
cream.
Irminsul, we can
Damn,
occasionally
I forgot. I
tap into
haven't
our
had that shit
powers
in a minute.
to peer into
Man,
the
you might
depths
even
of
want to
the
get that
earth.
tomorrow.
Naturally, anyone who can establish a connection with Irminsul in the
But I'm
first
about to
ever
get that
attempt
tomorrow.
must be a person of great understanding.
tomorrow. I can't. I gotta sleep. I gotta go to sleep.
Why was he
Now,
sensitive to the smell
Fox
of those
said,
plants for such a long time?
Did you add me on
That
what's
was
that?
primarily due to his body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, he could perceive the Dendro Archon's power
Boyd
and
said check your
experience a
Discord.
sensory overload, hence the adverse reactions. Taking in any scent similar to the ingredients of Spiritborn ale would cause adverse effects. Not to worry though, it appears you've already fully recovered. Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon, but unless you're using intentional meditation techniques, the scent of Spiritborn ale should no longer trigger such reactions.
Well, that's a relief.
I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life, I'd consider it worthwhile so long as I could
Bruh.
connect with Irminsul at will.
Bro, and
Whoa.
I got some,
You're really
lemonade
serious about this whole
whiskey
thing, aren't you?
in the house.
Bussin'.
I am a researcher after all. As a member of the Ritawa Starshan at the Academia, my main area of
Damn.
research is the stars and their connection to the fate of living
Damn.
beings. But there is still so much we don't know, especially regarding the mysteries that lie in the starry
Damn.
skies. Which is why I must turn to
You know what
the
I
all-knowing
hate?
Irminsul for answers. If only my perception
You know what
wasn't
I
so
hate? I be
limited.
going through the drive-through, right?
Unfortunately, I
And
cannot guarantee
I
that
said,
my
I
every
said
attempt to
the
attune
one
my
that be
Irminsul
the
will be
half
successful.
KFC
Or
Taco
that
Bell
doing
one.
so will leave my
I be
consciousness
like, I
intact.
want mild,
I am
Diablo,
currently
all
in the
that.
stage of training
They
known
say
as
you gotta
Sati
pull
Baba
around,
life.
and we'll go
Many
bring the food
researchers
out to
in
you.
Sumeru have lost their
So I'm
minds
like,
while
okay.
seeking to attune
So
with
I pull
Irminsul
up
during this
way at the
stage.
parking lot.
Sages have
Right.
said that Irminsul
Every time,
contains
it could be
divine
just one
knowledge,
item.
and
Every time
touching
they do
such
this.
knowledge without the proper
And
preparations and abilities
they do
will
this shit to
only lead
everybody.
to one's mind
But
caving in
when
on
they
itself.
come out to you, all the
That's
stuff
why
that you
we
ask for,
meditate
they do
alone.
not put in the
We
bag.
need to ensure that our minds
Every
will be
time.
calm while
Every time they
minimizing the
don't.
possibility
Yeah.
of involving anyone else.
I be looking at them like,
Whoa.
man, y'all make
So
me not want to
knowledge
eat
from
this.
Irminsul can be super dangerous. Aren't you afraid of the risk, Hypatia?
Bro, why am I hitting every light?
Of course I do. Especially during nights that are pitch black with no moonlight and dead silent without even the sound of
What do you
insects.
mean? Well, it's all red?
However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little neighbor living nearby. I believe that being able to see
See,
them
that's
is a
how
sort
it is
of
in
blessing from the
DC. If
Dendro
all the lights are
Archon.
green, it's gonna stay green.
But what's strange
all the
of
way.
all is that they're clearly
But
an envoy
if-
of the
if
goddess
it's red,
herself.
If
And
it's
they have
red,
the
oh
curious
man, each
power to
light
make
you're gonna
people
hit
dream.
red. It's gonna
What's
turn
so
green
strange
for
about
one,
that?
and the other one's gonna turn red.
Doesn't sound so out of place for a divine being, does it?
Well,
But when
it's
they're all
strange
green,
because
they're
nearly
all
nobody
green.
in Sumeru can ever dream.
It's like a whole wave.
Is that true?
Yes, well, to
But
an
like
extent.
everything's like square
Only
blocks.
children can dream in Sumeru. Adults, however, never do. The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational. Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could influence their dreams. The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, the god of wisdom, is keeping us away from the foolish delusions you encounter in your sleep. I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since
I'm
I
trying to
was a
see
child, my
Lisa's
parents would always
family.
tell me that
Let
I'll
me
know
stop.
I've grown up once I stop dreaming. I studied hard,
I
enrolled
think
as a
because she
student
says
in
she
the
studies in
academia, and went
Sumeru,
on
or
to
she's
become a
like the
researcher.
top ranked people in Sumeru.
Sure enough,
Huh?
I never dreamed again. But
Yeah.
then, on the day I scared the little Aranara,
At least she said that.
I suddenly
I
saw a
remember.
dream again. It was
And
incredible.
she fleed to Mondstadt.
Though I don't exactly remember what I saw, I clearly recall the feeling. I suddenly felt like I was a child again. Back then, I was foolish and ignorant as any youth would be, but I was free of fear. Maybe dreaming isn't as bad as we've made it out to be. Just be sure not to speak of this if you travel to Sumeru City. They'll look at you as if you've lost your mind.
So,
You know,
do you
talking
have any
about
thoughts
meditating in the
things
game.
he saw when he connected with
Like one of my
Irminsul?
friends was trying to tell me, man, you gotta
Sorry.
meditate more,
I'm afraid
man.
I don't have any answers
Like,
as of
it's
now.
it hits
All I
different.
can say is that
And I
what
was
he
like,
saw is a
he
memory
may be
contained
right,
within
but-
Irminsul itself. World, forget me.
He said he might
What
be
could that
right,
possibly
but like
mean?
I don't know.
If only
I-
could
I don't know how to
escape
relax,
past
to be
Satyavada
honest
life
with
and
you.
begin Paripurna life.
Like
I
only
might
time
have
I
some
can
more
relax when I
answers for
sleep.
you.
Like,
If you two are ever in the area again,
you know what I
please be
mean?
sure to come and see me.
When I'm awake, I'm on go.
There's no
I'm
need
on
in
go.
thanking me. You two are my saviors.
Like nah.
Besides, I'm already
right now,
looking
I'm
forward to
up.
tasting some more of your cooking.
When it's up, it's up. I can't go to sleep right now.
Now that we know Hypatia is alright and had the chance
Hey,
to ask
what's
her some
up?
questions,
How you been,
Paimon
man?
thinks it's about time to head back to Gandharvaville.
I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna have to. Nah, somebody join the what you call it, the YouTube. Nah, man, I might have to end this soon. I ain't trying to stay up too late. I gotta wake up early. What was killing?
What's up, Rip Dog? Huh? Do it before I left. Is she still out there?
Keep up.
Think about it, Tainari.
Like, I be trying to
Refusing
force
join is
myself
tantamount
to
to
sleep
burying your
sometimes.
head in the sand.
You know, I'm not
I
tired.
understand that you're a forest watcher and that it's your duty to combat the effects of withering zones. But
I
isn't
know
it
I'm gonna be
evident
dead
that
in
such work is not a lasting solution to the problem? As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure for Irminsul.
Yeah, man,
How could
dude.
you possibly refuse?
Like I was saying
Keep your
earlier.
emotions in check, Gulam. Let's at least listen to
Yeah, man,
Tainari's
like it's
reason for declining. We're here to invite
You know,
him to the
it's
academia, not
how
to
to do the
cause a
strong box
scene.
is kind of crazy.
Sage Kage, I
You
am
know,
truly honored that you came here in
Yeah, that's what it's
person,
called when you do the
but I'm
crap.
afraid I must still
Yeah,
decline your
Fox. Oh
invitation.
my goodness,
I
I'm
am
still
merely a
in
forest
shock,
watcher.
bro.
How could the great minds of the Haravatat have any
Dude,
need of
like
someone
I don't know
like me?
what the fuck caused it, and I'm like,
Well, it
I'm,
turns out
I'm just like
that
I don't know
your
what to
refusal letter
upload
had some
because like I
implications
see
on your
the
master's
music thing
reputation.
was hitting
He
it.
is a renowned sage of Immorta. after
People
all.
like the Pokemon
So now
Unbound.
I've come here in his stead.
You know,
I see.
I don't know what
And I figured
caused
that
it,
given
to be
his
honest.
temper, he would come here and berate me personally.
Tainari,
But man,
your
it
master
was
is an
too
integral
fast,
part of this
and it's
effort,
still going.
and now he requires your assistance.
And what exactly does my master need of me, Sage Kage?
You'll know once you've arrived in Sumeru City, that is.
And how long will I be required to stay?
There's
One
no
of my buddies,
definite
he
answer as
kind
of
of
now.
helped me
Do you
on.
mean to tell me that despite
revamping
coming all
the
the way
channel.
here to Gandharville, you
That's why I
still
got that
can't
new
answer
logo,
the questions I laid out
the
in the letter to my
banner, and
master?
all this stuff.
If that's the case, then I'm afraid I
At
cannot
least
give you
I'm
a
still
definite
working on the
answer
banner.
either.
I got something right now.
Tainari, but you...
I think
So
I
be
showed
it. Come,
Void the
Gulam,
banner.
we're leaving.
I don't know what to do to.
I think you did.
Yeah, it looked pretty good so far. I don't know what else I want to add to it.
Tainari, what was that all about?
It's nothing. Some people from the academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse on account of all my responsibilities here. But all that can wait. How did things go with
So
the
like,
It
I was thinking
quite the
about.
eventful trip, but
I was
the
thinking
main
about
thing
trying
is
to.
that
I
she's
downloaded like
safe
a
and
phone
sound.
game.
She
I
answered a
downloaded
bunch of questions for us
Final
too.
Fantasy
Very good.
Brave.
Now that the traveler has made a full
I
recovery,
downloaded that
there
game
shouldn't be any
to my
reason
phone.
for you to tarry
I was thinking
here
about
longer.
playing that
I assume you will be heading
to
to Sumeru City,
at least
correct?
continue uploading.
That's right.
Cause I can't be on my
You
PC
went to Lord Kusanali and
like
asked her
that.
for advice.
because of work.
Do you have any idea on how we can find
So I
her?
could probably like
Sorry,
upload
I'm afraid
little
I don't have any
videos.
advice for you there.
I don't know what game. I don't know if I want to play that.
Well, do you at least know anyone
You know any
we
phone
can try
games?
asking in Sumeru City?
Yeah,
Let
me too.
Think. My trips to Sumeru City have been fairly short, and most of my acquaintances
I
are
was thinking about
researchers.
downloading that Yu-Gi-Oh
How
game.
about this? I'll write
don't
you
know
a
what I wanna
letter of
download.
introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. He's from the Immorta Darshan and is adept at gathering information. Asking him might prove worthwhile. Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item here. I'm not sure if it will ever come in handy for you, but maybe you can give it a try.
Oh, what is it?
It's called an Akasha Terminal. It's a tool produced by the Academia that utilizes the legacy of Greater Lord Rukadevata. Some say that this very item is the basis of Sumeru's reputation as the city of wisdom.
I mean, it's
Needless to
explaining
say, this device and its usage fall
that
under the
they're like
Academia's
in the
expertise.
middle
So I'll leave it to
of
them to
everything.
show you how to use it.
like as we open up more in the map,
Sumeru City!
I'm learning that
Oh,
Sumeru
that's right.
it's literally in the middle of the
We
map.
have something important to say to Kale before we leave. Is she doing better now?
At least so far
Yes,
what I
she's
got.
doing much better. After being confined to her bed all this time, I thought a little walk would do her some good. Last I saw her, she was taking the path towards the North Crossing. She knew you two would be leaving
So-
soon, so she must have wanted to see you off.
So
Thanks, Tainari. All right, let's
Mondstadt
go.
is north.
Farewell, and good luck to you both.
Sumeru's middle. I don't know what's gonna be south, and I don't know what's gonna be west, and I don't know what's east. But so far we only got north and middle. Look, I'm gonna show you. Let me back out this map real quick. It's the farthest you can go. So technically, we got the east as Inazuma. Technically. But there's stuff down here. This might be the south. And over here is the north. And we still got more going that way. Huh?
Did they name? Did they name drop any city?
The only reason why I'm saying this is because, look at this. This is what I found weird. If you look at the crafting bench, where is it at? Here it is. It says Northern Land. Northern Land and Middle Land. Midland. So that tells me that they're gonna
There's gonna be a south one.
there's gonna be a south. And I feel if they do choose to go that route, they can make east and west.
No, I think west is gonna be behind Mondstadt and Liyue. Like between them two, I think it's gonna be behind that.
But that's a theory. Now I don't know if that's true or not. What I'm saying, but
Where the storm terrace, you know where storm terrace lair is,
yeah,
like behind that. Like they did the test,
yeah.
make it behind that.
You saying there's more stuff up here, which is possible. Which is possible, because look, why are we able to go up here like this? Unlike over here, we can't even go over there. See? So, and it should be something over here too. That's how I always see it. If we can, they already got the maps probably. Huh? They got the maps already. They just don't want to give it to us. They already got it. Bruh, I did not do anything in the story. This thing's still going. This is crazy. I couldn't imagine how far y'all are. I barely did anything. I'm really tired of it. How many wishes I have? Not enough. But yeah, he's good though. I don't think this is needed though. This is helpful. His constellations are helpful, but they're not needed.
Huh?
Like, let's say Ayaka's, right? This, where I think it's this one. This is needed. Now, some people said that's not, but this caused more damage with the her ultimate. It will cause 3 circles.
I think they're saying you don't need it.
Like this.
When a main, like main nurse. Yeah.
This is useful. Now I have two of my things. Look, of those. Two of those. That's useful. But you know, I think that he's good though. I can't say much because I haven't maxed them out. You know what I mean? My opinion don't matter. In my opinion, I don't think it matters until I max them. Until I max them, then I could say something. But so far, you know, what I've seen, I personally like it. He's fun to use, you know. Let me show you an example. Let's go in here. I still don't know what healer I want to put on this team. I've been putting random healers.
Let's dance.
Oh my gosh, I hate this boss. Yeah, the bows are kind of... But I see why they did it. People don't use bows.
I'll uproot you.
This is probably going to force people to use it. Oh my goodness.
Things are about to get dicey.
Oh, I feel
Oh my
a
god.
little weak.
See? Boom. Ha. Boom.
Oz revealed by. Gotcha. Quietly now.
One with the forest. Cha. Ha. Let's
You're
nip
not
it in the
wrong,
bud.
Ruby. I'm going to go to bed.
Cha.
Busted. Here comes the cash.
Ha.
By royal decree. Quietly now.
Can't see. Cha. I'll uproot you. No rest for the wicked. Ha. Cha.
Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over.
Okay. This kind of how I been using it. That's how I've been using it. He has the best bow skill damage output. I mean, I still feel, me personally, I still feel Yelan, I don't know how to pronounce her, is the best bow character. But I could be wrong still. Like, I just do crazy damage with her. If I even try. Look, 24k. And I'm still not even finished maxing her. Let me go to these guys.
Take it easy. Busted. Quietly now.
Like, look at that. And she's only level 80. I could still go even further. It's not even done. But that's just me, personally. 'Cause people got different experience. Some people like to only use her as because of her skill.
Go, Barbara, go.
Like, if I had all these, like, 10, some people just do 10 for this and don't even touch her stuff. But I would do 10-10. I would definitely do 10-10. Where Where'd it go? I don't know where it go. That food bussin', right? That food bussin'. Ain't it? I don't know where it went. Oh, there we go.
Keep up.
I know that food busted. Huh? What'd you say? I can't hear you. Nah, I can't hear you.
I think we can forgo the lost and found report.
Hello? No. I just imagined that the food's busting. No, I was like, damn, man.
Why is there a chest here?
All right. Yeah, man. Dude, I fell asleep the whole day, pretty much. And then I said, I gotta do something. That's how I was today. My internet was down the whole day. Yeah. I don't know, it had like an outage, so I couldn't do anything. So then I fell asleep, and I like legit, I went to sleep like at 7, and then I woke up like at 12 or 1. I was like, God damn. I was like, oh shit, that half the day's gone. Cause then I saw the internet still was down, so I was like, I gotta do something. So I went out.
It was weird waking up at 10 o'clock. I'm still like out of it. Oh, that taco. Oh boy. I haven't had taco in like a few months.
Yeah.
Actually, I haven't had taco Bell since. Is that the first time in 2022?
Dang, I just realized. Shit. I didn't do this. I didn't do this.
What you do?
I didn't fight Raiden.
Oh, shoot. Speaking of,
Tomorrow resets. Yeah. Wait, let me see something. Yeah, it resets tomorrow for everybody. Once it resets, you got all the bosses come back. Let me see something. Fuck.
Add Astro.
I already used this one. Let me see something. Maybe I got something in here. I'm trying to find resin right now.
Let the show begin. We have put it.
Yeah, you can with your the teapot. Yo, I'm happy they did a little tree thing. I already bought it. Nah, so you could change the trees that you need. Like, okay, I need pine wood. Pine wood. It's converted. I'm gonna make like 20. Let's create 20. Alright. Where they at? Long table. Got me a chair. Made that's it. This update made things a lot easier. Okay. So yeah, I need 8 pine woods. 8, 12. It's 24, 30, 36, 38, 38. Let's make 38. Oh, it's a weekly conversion. There's so much you can do. You can't do too much conversion of the trees. You only can do 50. Bruh. I keep on forgetting to switch it back. I already made that one. You should try leveling up your area, your teapot.
I should, bro.
I don't be having nothing in there though, bro. Like you should see mine's. Nothing's in mine. Like I only use it to put these people in here. I don't know how to increase putting more people in here though. I do not know how.
Yeah, I think you gotta increase the outdoor space. I don't know. Nightfall, he told me how he did it. I think it's like a little area where they all hang out, something like a chill out area. I'm not sure.
I only could put 4 people. It doesn't let me add
If
more.
you ever had.
I always get furniture and stuff that's for outside.
Oh my god. Let me see if I could add more. Yeah. See, I gotta remove furniture. And I don't know, I don't understand that. I don't have anything. I don't have nothing out here. I'm gonna search it up later.
Yeah, the teapot is it's like the Sims.
Exactly. It reminds me of The Sims. I personally don't like doing that stuff, to be honest.
That's why that's what my teapot's for. Not really. Yeah.
Only reason I'm doing it, I see the benefits of the items in the teapot. Like, once I have enough, I'm gonna buy these mysticals, these hero wits, these artifacts. I'm buying this resin every week. Like at least I'm able to buy the resin now. I see the benefit.
Good items.
Yeah. The higher the rank you get, the better. I hit rank 6 with Joey's help because he taught me what to do. If you're really trying to rank up fast, you just gotta create the purple items. To be honest, just create the purple ones. You don't even have to put it down in your area. You just need to create those items. Yeah, these purple ones give 90 points. And like it go towards that. See, I don't understand this. Like right now. Yeah, I don't understand this. This is for money. Currency. I'm trying to get right here. I'm gonna search it up though.
If you ever have it.
Alright, I think it's getting kind of late for me.
Yeah. I'm gonna be up for a little bit, just for a little bit.
Huh?
Did I ever finish these guys? I think Kazuha is. He's the closest one, yeah. And like, if you get them rank 10, I don't know if you get primos, but you get a title for getting them rank 10 in friendship. So it boosts it up a lot by putting them inside the teapot.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
Yes, sir.
I do need to work.
Yeah, I recommend it, man. You get a lot more benefits. I was thinking that it's not good to do. Cause I personally don't like doing that type of stuff, to be honest. But you know, I was just thinking that people just do it for decorations. But no, they do it for materials too.
They do it for the nook.
Okay. And like, oh yeah, I was asking earlier what level is your official because you should at least have her at level 70. Yeah, because
Yeah, I got a level 70.
if you do, she got this
Yeah.
talent that
Oh,
if
and I got her C1. I told you, didn't I tell you I got her C1?
Oh, for real?
In a single pool. Yeah.
nice.
So basically, when you're doing a regular attack, odds will come out randomly in the element and start shooting lightning while you're doing regular attack.
Yeah, I just use her to I just pull out Oz and never touch her again.
That's usually what I do.
So it says here,
And her alt too.
yeah, her ult brings out Oz also. If you don't have no more E, if you're waiting for it to cool down. So this talent right here is really good. While you pull out Oz for the elemental reaction, the opponent will be getting damage of 80%. So you know, you gotta rank up official. Cause this right here is at least get her level 80, at least 70. Cause this is really good. If you get her 60, it's just not enough.
All her talents are level 6. Except for the attack.
I'm still working on her artifacts.
And her ult is level 6. I know her artifacts. I need to get those. I don't know what type of way I want to build her. I'm just building her for odds.
Exactly. Look, I haven't even touched her weapon. I know, I think she uses this one. Yeah. I think it's not this or... No, it was this one. It was this one. I'm wrong. Nah, it's the stringless. That's the one she uses.
That's the one I use. That's what I got before. It's 355.
Wow. Yeah, if you keep on summoning in this banner, you will get the stringless because they put a boost on it.
I always get string.
I don't. Yeah, I don't. Fuck it, YOLO. I ain't getting that. Alright, what's here?
They said fucking YOLO.
They should. They should be able to. I see the mic move. They can't hear you.
Nah, I can't hear myself listening to your stream.
For real?
That's good. It's cool.
That's weird.
Yeah, I think they probably can.
No,
Yeah, they can. They can hear me.
it says we get her if you complete this event.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this story. It's gonna be a minute.
I can collect this, but I don't want to unlock it and then I accidentally do it. I'm trying to unlock all these, and then I'm gonna do it all at one time.
About what?
The hangout events.
Oh, okay.
The only reason why I haven't unlocked it, I have enough. Because if I finish it, I might do this one. I love these story quests, though. Those story quests be fun, don't it? Huh?
When I get done with Kokomi, I'm gonna do Yelan. And then I'm gonna do Zhongli.
Yeah,
And then go to
Zhongli
Zhao.
is...
And then I'm gonna do Zhao and then Bennett.
So, the Denjo guy, he wants... His material, he wants to fight Raidens. So that's why I was like, oh no. But it's too late. I can't do her. I don't know any other way to get resin other than spinning it. Um,
How's Joey doing?
huh? What did you say? Hello?
How you doing?
I hate exploring leeway. I don't know why. Like, it's not the same to like up here. Like, I just don't like how it's all mountains, man. Like, this blows me right here. This right here blows me. This right here blows me. I mean, it's fun that I unlocked that waypoint, but if I didn't have that, that blows me. Like, this blows me. That once I get on land, I don't know where, or if I have to go back up higher. So I always go to this one. Okay. Hey, what's up, Star Dragon? I am actually about to end. I have to go to sleep.
Keep up.
Yeah, man, because I definitely did not explore up here. I definitely didn't. I definitely did not explore here. And I don't know if this is considered over here or if this is considered over here. Yeah, I definitely did not explore here. I definitely did not. Oh snap, jackpot.
Enshroud!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
I summon thee.
Busted. Here comes the cash.
Keep up.
Come on, bro.
One with the forest. Sa! Ha! Sa! Let's nip that in the bud.
Point.
Keep up. Enshroud!
Alright, Void. Okay.
Solidify. Order guide you. Stabilize.
Oh, that's gonna be a good spot right here. Yes. I gotta remember this spot. And all this stuff here. Alright, that's crazy. Just filling this plot out. Did I do it right? Bruh. Oh, I've been doing it. Look at this. Alright, let's see if it would do it. Look at that right there. This is how you know I did not explore this area. I'm gonna just do this real quick, then I'm gonna end it here. Bruh. There's so much stuff I gotta do in this area. Alright,
A chest full of
send it here.
valuables.
Thank you for guys for watching. You know, I appreciate you guys for real. I know I kind of streamed kind of late today, but yeah, my internet was out. Yeah, I'm still surprised I hit 1,000 subscribers, man. You know, I started back in January. I didn't think it would get this far. You know, it's the only way to go up is up from here. You know. Yeah. Appreciate you guys for watching. Have a good night, guys. Peace.